You, Jimbo, what's going on? I know it's a late lunch on the East Coast, but I wanted to get a live stream in before the big live stream at 7 o'clock Eastern. Yes, live stream at 7 o'clock Eastern. It's the NFC least with an L showdown starring me, Mark Holmes, the one and only Cop Pizzle, the longest reigning New York Giants content creator on YouTube, and the Mega Man, the workout beast, the Lakers streaming, New York Yankees streaming, the New York Football Giants streaming, the uh the what's the term I'm looking for? The creator of NFC Super Friends, the one and only Bad Dog Sports, will be in the house tonight. I see my partner, Primetime Phil. We got big things happening, Primetime. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what the next word out of my mouth is, Phil. What I do know is I'm going to give it to Mark tonight a little bit. Yes, I am. I'm going to get a little jab. You don't intimidate me. You remember that, Phil? You remember when I was poking the bear in Dallas? He wouldn't shut the F up in Stephen Jones' voice between him and Wade. Yo, can't wait for the live stream tonight. A clown-nosed Giants. Victor, you know me. I'm a classy guy. That's why I got Mark there. He can do the clowning. I'll clown a little bit. I'll give it. Last time I had Pizzle on, he was too nice. But, you know, it was the first time he was on my show. We went like 2 hours. You know, everybody knows I really like the guy. Mark and him, not so much. You know, I really like him. I feel like I can hang with him and just have a good time. But game time, how you doing, Arturo? Curtis, what's up, brother? How are you? I got to talk to you. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk to you. Give Cop Pizzle and Bad Dog hell. Victor, Bad Dog's the man. I love the guy. He knows his shit. And he's calm, but he knows how to get his digs in. I don't know what's going to happen with Pizzle. Hey, shit, how are you? You're going after Mark. Victor, no. I'm just going to poke the bear a little bit. Me and Mark went at it in Dallas. We were getting on each other's nerves by the end. I realized. I would say about 3 days is my Phil and Mark. Prime time, I think it's 5. And then we both need a little space, and then we could. I think I need more time off between Mark than Phil. Phil, I just need maybe 24 hours, and then I'm good to go. Fire 120. Congrats for the Cowboys fans and Brian. Fire. I don't know, man. Listen, Fire, you know how it goes, bro. You're a Commander fan, and you know, and I know that the rivalry that is the. You guys and us are the original rivalry. Eagles have taken over just because of their fans, but make no mistake, the Cowboys rivalry is and will always be the Redskins / Commanders / Washington football team / whatever the hell it's going to be called next. Make no mistake about it, that's our true rival. It really, I was conflicted yesterday. What's up, Chris Dooley? I was conflicted because everybody wants a high draft pick, but Fire, if everybody's being honest, we're more than a 3-win team. You know? I'm just saying. So, again, everybody's shitting on the Commanders, but I think it's for your better. I know you guys don't want to hear it. I feel sorry for the fans because you guys have been through a lot. But I think it's better off that you guys don't win the division this year. I told Louis T this. Don't win the division. Let the Eagles win it this year. They're on a roll. I think they're going to hit the brakes not in the not-too-distant future. They've dodged the injury bug. I didn't see it. I fell asleep. I heard Brandon Graham's out for the year. That sucks. But Eagles have told me that's no excuse. Lose 7 more guys, then talk to me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Injuries are not an excuse. Lose your starting quarterback. Lose 2 off your starting a Pro Bowl offensive lineman, lose your number 2 receiver for multiple weeks, lose your Zach Bond. I'll compare him to Parsons for 5 weeks. I mean, I can't. I know I'm forgetting more, guys. I know I'm forgetting more. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel bad for the Commanders, but I think it's better for you guys that you do not win a division. Let the Eagles go. They kick ass. Oh, you meet their fate at some point in the playoffs, and then you're cooking with gas. It was a brutal game to watch, Chris. Any Cowboy fan that's flexing is doing it with one eye open because it was ugly. I need that sometimes from myself. Fair game. You know I love you, Phil. Have a Walker wait. How many days is it from Walker? I don't know what that means. Yeah, you guys all get on each other's nerves. Victor, I don't know what it is, man, but Mark was talking about Stephen Jones literally, it seemed like, for a half hour. And I was trying to get my word in edgewise. Finally, I lost it. And Phil's just sitting there, just in the back seat, just laughing hysterically. And Mark just started yelling, and I got louder. I ain't fucking scared of you. Oh, it was hysterical. What's up, Daryl? Thanks for knocking off those Commanders. Yo, I don't know. I think you exposed them, Daryl. Hamid, what up? We didn't dodge no injury bug. Hamid, it's one injury to a rotational piece. You can't use any of that. Lose Devontae for 5 weeks. Lose both of your offensive tackles for a period of time. Lose Saquon for a few weeks. Lose your best 2 defensive players for the year, arguably, or for big chunks. 8 weeks. I mean, you're nowhere near where we were, so don't even go there. Yeah, Chris Dooley, that's what I was trying to tell everybody. Try and enjoy the ride, because you never know. It could be like us and be decimated. Fire, exactly. You know how it works. I mean, I know the Eagle fans think that they're going to buck all the trends. I saw a stat today. Shout out to Ultra Cowboy. I know more and more, he's the guy that I could look towards with facts. But he gets a little salty, though, so I don't mind it. But he put up a stat. Fire. Listen to this. Micah Parsons missed 5 games and still leads the league in quarterback pressures. Way above TJ Watt. I mean, it's actually scary. Again, he's never going to be a run stuffer. That's not what he's supposed to be. Hamid, I know you lost your starting quarterback. That don't happen, bro. Hamid, the stars aligned for you. The gods spoke that year, like in favor of the Eagles. And I truly believe that my friends, parents and grandparents, and all those long, diehard Eagle fans that have never seen a Super Bowl, I think the gods opened up their hearts and gave you a Super Bowl that year. Because that should not have happened. Not only did you win a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, who's a journeyman at best, but you beat Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and Deflategate and everything. Spygate. You beat everything was mounted against you, Hamid, and yet the Eagles prevailed that year. Everything was looking your way. The gods were in your favor. We'll see. Maybe that was in a reference to one of the most underrated movies of all time, Point Break. Maybe it was the 100-Year Storm, and we ain't going to see that shit for another 100 years. You're like Bodie in New Zealand with a surfboard. You're heading out into the big waves in the middle of a storm, never to return. Maybe that's the Eagles. Chris May, what's up? Brian, that game was wacky. Very wacky. It took returns and 3 turners to win the perfect storm. Yeah, I hear you, Vinny. We did. We tried to give it away. Chris Dooley, I know. I remember y'all saying Kellen didn't like running the ball. Well, when you have a stud like Saquon, looks like he's running the ball just well, Daryl. What's up, Rolo? How are you? Point Break was a classic. Maybe it's the 100-year storm, bro. And maybe, just maybe, Nick Foles was Bodie. And he knew he wasn't coming back in. Maybe that's the Eagles franchise. Maybe you're not winning another one. I don't know. Utah, give me 2. Mean Metal Mike, how did Washington lose? How? Missing what? I don't know. A fire? I mean, how many extra points did they miss? 2? How many field goals did they miss? 2? I think we missed. We had 1 blocked and missed 1. And the one thing that Louis T told y'all was what? He told y'all, do not be kicking to Cavante Turpin. Turpentine. Fastest man in the NFL on field. Cavante Turpin has been clocked as the fastest player in the NFL, and we don't get the ball to him. That's the kind of coaching staff is coaching the Cowboys. We don't get the ball in this boy's hands nearly enough. Scarface, there you go. It's a good movie. Scarface. Y'all had a stud in Zeke too, and didn't he lead the league in rushing 3 straight years? He did. We also gave him the ball a shit ton, but probably too much. Brian, make Mark go over the edge. Victor, I can't do that, bro. Liquid gold, baby. Liquid gold. It's going to be some of that liquid gold. Like I said, 7 o'clock tonight. Come check it out. Soon as we lost half the base screaming fire Cliff. Yeah, and I've been, it's funny, Fire, I do videos and sometimes people will never watch the video. And say, oh, you really want Cliff Kingsbury now? Well, if you watch the video, I tell you, I didn't want him. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. The buzz is Dallas wants to interview Cliff Kingsbury. Also, the buzz is that they've already talked to one Bill Belichick. They've already talked to Vrabel. And guess who else they've talked to? Nick Saban. Yeah, they've talked to Nick Saban. They're talking to all the guys. They've talked to Jason Witten. Very preliminary. Not to be the head coach. Stay tuned. But, they're talking to everybody they can talk to that they don't get, that's not currently in the NFL. Daryl, I don't want him anyway, so that's good for me. Dallas gets Shador and Dion. That seems to be the thing, but they're going to have to lose the rest of the game to even have a chance. Right now, Mean Metal, we're sitting at number 11. That's not going to get it done. Shador is going 3, 2, maybe 1. I think Kingsbury would be a good fit for the Cowboys. Randy, what's up, my man? Don't forget, Randy, tonight after my live stream, I'm going to go live for the Monday Night Football game. So make sure you stop on in. Next, 7 won't take it. He's done. Love doing college game day. Yeah, I don't want him. I'm just saying, Nick Saban, I'm just saying they're talking to him. The Scary Terry TD has had that place rocking. That Turpin spin move happened right in front of my seats. The silence after the score was insane. Chris, and I wasn't rooting. You know what? This is how I look at it. I can't watch a game. Chris, could you? I can't watch a game and root for my team to lose. Like, especially against a division rival. If anybody saw Mark's live stream while I was standing up trying to get comfortable at AT&T against the Eagles, I lost my voice at halftime because we were balling. We just didn't have an offense that could do anything. And like we keep hearing how dynamic the Eagles defense was. No, we stunk. Eagles defense is good. Don't get me wrong. But the Cooper Rush played ass that day. Get those likes up. Thanks. I appreciate you. Daniel M. Game time. That Cowboys game yesterday was insane. It's hard to imagine how I feel. Daniel M. If anybody knows the rivalry of the Commanders and Cowboys, or like I like to call them the Redskins and the Cowboys, come on now. The Rocket Ishmael returned for a touchdown. I think it was in overtime. You helped me out with that. I think Aikman hit like Ishmael in overtime. The Tony Romo, a touchdown at I think at the end of the game or in overtime, where he threw it with a dislocated shoulder. We've had some unbelievable matchups, and that's why I'm disappointed this year because we're not in the mix at the end. I want to be in the mix with the Giants and the Redskins. Yeah, I'm going to call them the Redskins. The Commanders and the Eagles. I love those divisional games meaning something at the end of the year, and not just Dallas and Eagles. I love everybody kicking ass. Thanks, Randy. Cowboys game yesterday, it was insane. I want Brown from Lions. Yeah, me too. I hear you, Randy, but I doubt that they're going to get him, brother. Mouse, what's up, man? Hell of a win. I ain't going to lie to you, Mouse. I was so tired last night. I went downstairs after the live stream. I shut everything off, and I passed out. I went to bed, and I woke up, and I was like, what? And then I saw that Saquon went off. Hey, good for the Birds, man. Did we make it to the national championship game? The Nittany Lions? Did we get me and Metal? I don't want to rain on your parade, but I think it's Ohio State, Oregon. I mean, Texas, maybe. Nittany Lions are right there. I don't know. Alabama's helping you. Damn, am I late? Mouse, you are. I'm not going to go on long. I got to be off the clock at 4:30, so I need to leave in about 3 minutes. So I'll go to 20 minutes today. We'll do a 20-minute live. I just didn't want to not do anything. Just remember, everybody's 7 o'clock. Make sure you're there before 7. And I won't be getting to the chat as much as I normally would. But then when I go live for the Monday Night Football, obviously I will. I'm going to have 3 other guests on. It's going to be kind of tough. John Lynch, baby. Daryl, you did shut him down. You did. The Eagles are rolling. We got to take our hat off to it. Troy Aikman hit Rocket Ishmael for a long touchdown. There it is, Curtis. Bang, bang, bang. The facility guys are saying that the players in Dallas are right for trying to win. And there's no game that changed early in the draft that would make such. You know what, Clemente? And that's a good way to end this. I'll try and get to a couple more. You got to look at the players in that locker room. I wasn't in there, but I was told, I heard that everybody had smiles on their face. These guys, you put everything into this game. It's not easy to win in the NFL, let alone a divisional game. And damn it, these guys deserve that win. That's the bottom line. Mozzie Smith played good yesterday. Everybody wants to crap on him. You got to keep it. If you're going to have a conversation with me, you got to keep it 100. You got to say, yo, Mozzie balled out yesterday. Deron Bland balled out yesterday. You know? So even with his 4 penalties, Tyler Guyton athletically is a beast. He just needs to get his penalties under control. Hamid, who's your number one rivalry game? I'm telling you, it's always been the Redskins. Now it's been more the Eagles, but let's be honest. It's been a while since Dallas and Eagles are both good at the end of the year. Normally, it's one team that's bad, the other team that's good, and one team hammers like another. The last time a game meant anything, Donovan McNabb, I believe, got his ass handed to him at AT&T Stadium. I think that was the last big game Dallas had in a playoff. Dallas busted that ass in the playoffs. Me and Meadow, which 2 players from Penn State Dallas would draft? I want Abdul Carter. That's who I want. Yes, definitely. Have a good day, y'all. I'm out. All right. I'm out, too. Randy, I think we have it better than realized people. Yeah, exactly, Randy. That's fine. They can think whatever they want. Cowboys Nation 600. What up? What's going on? All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take it to 20 minutes, so we got about 40 seconds. So left tackle Tyler Guyton has a lot to grow. Give him a chance. Arturo, the dude's a beast. He shut down Armstrong and everybody else. He was shutting down people on that side. He just gets his technique gets a little off. Physically, he's tough to deal with. His technique can use a lot of work, and that's going to come. I'm just telling you, stay tuned. To be continued. Be safe. Stay warm. Yeah, it's not too bad out today. But all right, I'll see everybody in 2.5 hours on the channel, and then followed by live streaming Monday Night Football. Well, where I'll get to everybody's comments.